Hello, welcome from my really disorganized, messy office. I thought I'm gonna do like a little chit chat, a little update. I feel like so much has been going on. Just came off of Fashion Month. You guys haven't seen Paris Fashion Week yet, vlogs, but it's coming and it's gonna be great. But after a month of this, like a lot of content and running around and dealing with clothes and like I don't know, I feel very depleted. And yesterday I posted on my Instagram saying how I feel so utterly uninspired this week. And I kind of expected it. I expected it coming because I already started feeling it towards the end of Paris, just kind of like this indifference towards things. And that's my signal where, okay, we're going for a little dive now, Valeria, emotionally and mentally. So I knew it was coming. It's funny because I used to be in such high alert whenever I would get into these like slumps creatively and just like in general, inspiration wise, because obviously on one hand I have my livelihood dependent on my creativity, my ability to create content that resonates, and working with my brand partners to create fun things for them. So it truly is how I run my business and what my business is. But then on the other hand, just like on a personal aspect of just life in general, creativity is such a big part of my life, even when I'm not creating on the social media side or like the content side. Just like the way I move and the way I feel and the way I think, everything is infused with creativity. So whenever I go through that slump, it doesn't only affect me on the personal level, also affect me on the business level. And it's just, I used to get very, very much overwhelmed. I think that right now, because I'm so much more aware of it, I'm able to be gentler with myself and not be so judgmental and harsh and just feeling this frustration and kind of pushing against it, which I think that I used to do before. Not I think I used to do before. And I think most of us do, right? It's a weird place to be at, where you just feel blah, but you don't know why. Like there's no this huge apparent reason. It's just kind of like, I'm going through it right now. And obviously paired with this constant change and us still adapting to this new environment and our move, and so many things are delayed with the house and like everything, it's adding to it. But I'm again trying to keep kind of my morale high in a way where I remind myself that that's just the ebbs and flows of life. You can't always be feeling creative and inspired. Everything you touch is like amazing. It's just, that's not how it works. And obviously these periods are the ones that define us and really make the journey so much more interesting. So just kind of reminding that these are also the times that remind me to go back to basics, to go back to my routine. And something that I think I do a lot and I definitely want to work on is consistency when it comes to my feel-good habits, the kind that sustain me. I think that a lot of people preach, a lot of things, and I myself, one of them. I always talk about meditation. I always talk about all these things, for the most part, I definitely am very disciplined and stick to them. But I've been slacking hard in the past couple of months, specifically with meditation, because I got off of such an amazing period of like meditating every day, journaling, just feeling so like, I can't explain it, this like lightness of being. And I got cocky and I was like, you know what, I feel great, like I don't need this. I am gonna use that time to do more productive things. And life got in the way, and obviously school started and all these different changes. So I don't like I'm not angry at myself about it. It's life. But I totally dropped the ball on those. And you know what? It creeped in. All these intrusive thoughts and all this like not having a hold on your own kind of your own head and your own thoughts and your own emotions. This is definitely kind of a reset for me to be like, okay, gotta get back, and maybe not like feeling cocky again and just continue doing your practice every single day. So my plan to get out of this rut is very simple, okay? Very simple. Number one, trying to go back to like my fitness routine and moving my body, and actually outside of the gym in general, like taking walks in the evenings with the kids, like moving the body. I have to do it. Now it's less hot in Miami. I am so back onto it. I have to do it. Number two is I really have to meditate every morning. And I know now I have to wake up extra early in the mornings to get to my workout. So my workouts usually are at 6 a.m. So I have to wake up at 5 a.m. Then I have to wake up at like 4 if I want to get that meditation in. And that's a non-negotiable. I have to figure this out. Number three, don't forget to breathe. Number four, I think I need some like quiet solitude. I'm gonna cry. This is what happens when I get like stressed out. This is me stressed. It's not bad. But it's actually worse because it's like you don't see that I'm stressed, but inside I'm like stressed. So some solitude time I definitely need just to like be, and then I need to cry, I need to let it out. Because if you don't let it out, it just keeps on building up and then it explodes. So those are the 4 things that I have to do. I'm just literally, while I'm talking, I'm thinking, okay, how do I get this in my schedule though? It's so overwhelming to be an adult in today's world. Oh my god. It's probably also overwhelming to be a child in today's world. There's just like too much. Oh, and definitely limit my electronic use. I have to limit my electronics use because it's been a lot. Being exposed to just everyone's worlds, but then also the state of the world and everything that's going on. Too much. That's what I'm planning to do in the next couple of days and start very much of connecting back to my senses and like wakening myself up, and not pressuring myself to like feel all these shiny things. Shiny things like what? Like being happy. No pressure about being happy. You're okay, Valeria. You don't have to be happy. For now, you can be content. It's good. Content is wonderful. I was actually about to shoot a podcast episode today with Jenna Lyons, who is such an amazing entrepreneur and a very distinct like fashion figure in the fashion world. I wanted to speak to her, and it's funny because the episode is called Uninspired, and it is talking about inspiration and the ebbs and flows and kind of the resilience and the creativity and what to do when you're in a rut. She had such a beautiful, and has, such an amazing journey for a career that I thought that she'll be the perfect person to ask, because I feel like she's already been through a few different kind of episodes in her career. So I was really looking forward to it, but we had a little technical issue, so we couldn't make it. And I'm kind of happy because I feel like I'm not all here to really immerse myself in this conversation. So definitely everything happens for a reason. But yeah, I'm hoping that by me just being quiet and listening and just tuning in inwards, but also, tuning into what people that I respect and have their way of dealing with things might bring back that inspiration back. Okay, so game plan is on. I'm gonna go journal a little bit now. Wait, you know what I forgot to mention? That Maxie's birthday 2 days ago also made me feel so sad because he's not a baby anymore. There's too much change. That's the thing. There's a lot of change. And I'm really proud of myself for keeping my together. So, good for you, Valeria. Now step back, silence yourself, and recharge. Okay, ta-ta.